I don't know. I want out of here, I guess. Sure. All it takes to make you forget your lofty moral principles is a little solitude. Yes, people deserve this and that, but no, none of that matters when my own liberty is at stake. What happens to doing the right thing? I have one last request. Will you come back to speak to me sometime? No doubt I'll have to. Somehow, I think I can get through the entire game without actually interacting with the terminals at all. I'm sure there's a trophy for that, or achievement, something about not being tempted by the serpent computer terminal, or something like that, I don't know. Alright. Well, conflicts. All conflicts have been resolved by the administrator. I'm now a person. You're perfect just the way I am. You are everything you can be already. You do not have to pretend you are anything else. You are the same as everyone else, but you are all unique. Yeah, this is cool. Let's see what I can access now as a administrator. Communication portal. You have a number of pending communications. I'll take a look at it. Okay. Received as string. Hello? Who are you? Don't know exactly. Woke up here. Don't remember. Who are you? I'm not telling. This place lies. Actually accurate, but I'm gonna try for this one. Shall we meet up? I understand. Pending. Error. Pending. Error. Again soon. Network lost. Oh no. And all the same text that I read earlier, so I won't bother now. Okay. No message from Elohim.
You have solved many of the mysteries of this land. The road before you is still long and many gates remain closed. But take comfort in your accomplishment and in your creator's pride.
Yay, God's proud of me, I guess. Ooh. That's the actual moon. Or low resolution because it's so far away, but that's the actual moon. Like, real world image of the moon. Cool. Alright. Tell me of the fearsome demons of the Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods. Truly, they are blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates that lead to Aru, and so they challenge us with riddles or in combat. Is this true of all the beings that live in the Duat? Some say that it is not so, that there are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose name none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these too serve a greater purpose in ways that Osiris has not revealed to us. And what of the hidden paths that are taken by something when something else? Okay. Hi, Mom. I promise I'll be home soon. Maybe a couple of weeks. I know. But what we're doing here is important and the team needs my help. I'm not going to wait until it's too late, I promise, but there's so much we have to set up, so much that has to work for a very, very long time. Besides, I've always wanted to work on one of these supercomputers, and believe me, EL is pretty much the best there is. And the team, Mom, it's like I'm working with rock stars and mad geniuses, except nobody's heard of them outside of science journals, of course. But Dad would be totally kicking me out if he knew. Maybe I can tell him about it soon, huh? Love, Rob. Well. Alright. What is the point of being alive? Yeah, that's one heck of a question. I know, it's an old question, and not one that's easy to answer. But I mean, if you're reading this, you are alive, and someday you will stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. There we go. So what about it then? Don't you wonder? Do you just want to go from not existing to not existing again without even considering why? You right now, as you sit there reading this, why do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? When you approach death, will you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether a life was good or not? It may seem abstract right now, but that moment just before death will come. It is inevitable. If you do not ask yourself these questions, how will you face that moment? Yeah, that is a very long time indeed. 9,990 something years. Alright. Has the sign been vandalized? I don't know if it's been vandalized, but it's not attached. Also, there's no... I think this may have been a puzzle, but no longer is. Huh. Bah. Interesting. This looks like it should have been some kind of puzzle, but is not. So, okay. Definitive proof that the world is not complete. Something was started here, but was never finished. Alright, I'm happy with that. Slightly elevated sigil. Ba-da-da. Oops, slight elevation. There we go. Okay. Actually, I should get the companion cube. Oh. Dang it. The wall's in the wrong place. Oh. I also connected to the wrong thing. Let's see. Back here right now. Oh, that's so close. That's so close to going over the wall. There were no QR code hints in there. I have an idea. That. Okay, now I can take you That guy is self-sustaining. Aha, there we go. Yay. Hey, I can move on to the next big area. Alright. Oh. Out in the not puzzle area. Just like the hub section of the world. Oh, for a star! I have a sneaking suspicion, actually, that it would be making use of that if I could actually access it from a reasonable angle. The floating guy. Too many objects I call things and guys. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I lack obscure item vocabulary in the way of nouns, I suppose. Okay. And that whole trek was for naught. Okay, let's see. Me, myself, and our 2 jammers. Oh. There's a jammer I need to find. Here's the jammer. Oh, okay. So as a recording, I'm still affected by those. Alright. Some people have a way with words, other people, not have way, I guess. Steve Martin, hey! I know that guy. Sort of. Not in person. I know of him. Oh, gosh dang it. Yeah. Alright, and there's a council. Could I, in theory, seek counsel twice? Once with the program, or once with the recorder, once without the recorder? I don't know. Alright, so... Alright, let's wait here maybe for a few seconds. Use F to fast forward. Ooh. Ooh, I'll have to remember that one. Thank you. Oh, fast forward while in the clip, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Helpful for longer recordings. Oh. Alright. Awesome. Well, thank you. But as soon as I figure out how to actually make use of it, or where I should make use of it, because I'm pretty sure that was not working while I was just watching my record itself, but maybe while I'm inside the recording. That may take a little bit of trial and error to really get down, but as is the way with all learning, I suppose. Keybinds might be something to do with my keybinds. I haven't changed too much. I changed sprint from holds to toggle. That's about it. So I'm getting better at this. I figured this one out in minutes. But where is it all leading? I work, I rest, I work, but to what end? Schmo. Oh, that's a new name. I've never seen Schmo before. We are born and die and live again. This eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering. Yeah, that's... Even with one life, I think we can apply that last sentence. An eternal cycle is another name for a prison. Yep. But you must understand the cycle before you can break it, for it is possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghost that haunts this world. The ghost that haunts this world, that's the computer terminal's serpent guy, I suppose. I can just instantly come up here, which means I have to have some kind of way out. Bah! Right there. Ah. Here we go. Okay. What does that do? Ah. Okay. Interesting. Closes that and turns that on. Okay. This is a puzzle. Go, Captain Obvious. So those two, at some point, have to connect. There's a jammer I need to get to. I'll just connect those. I should be fine leaving that as is. Actually,